It's been well known for well over 50 years that cigarette smoking, as well as others, tobacco and other forms of tobacco, cigarettes, cigars, and pipe tobacco, are related to lung cancer and causative of lung cancer. It's been a huge impact over the last 50 years to see that while in the 1960s probably 50% of American adults smoked, now it's probably less than 25%, with obvious, some regional differences. That's been huge, and I think it's impacted not just cancer mortality, but cardiovascular and pulmonary mortality. We still have a ways to go. 25% is still, I would argue, too much. So as a public health measure, smoking cessation needs to continue to be stressed. And primarily this is people talking to other people, but it's also primary care docs. So that's a huge thing. How about after you get diagnosed with lung cancer? Does it make any impact? Well, there actually is some developing evidence that part of it developed out of NCCN projects that suggests that at least in lung cancer, current smokers do worse than patients who have quit smoking. So you might say, well, what's the good of stopping smoking now? The horse is out of the barn. I've already gotten my lung cancer. Well, there's some suggestion that maybe you'll get some benefits. Certainly, toxicities of treatments, and I would argue that the quality of life is better. Can't tell you anecdotally, how many patients have come to me and said, my breathing's feeling better, food is tasting better. By the way, these are in patients that are actively getting chemotherapy. Just the fact of quitting smoking has given them a little bit extra benefit. I think that's worthwhile.